rise and shout. It's time for What's Trending. Desperation mode activated. BYU a 3-point home favorite, 56% chance to win, according to ESPN's Football Power Index when they take on East Carolina tonight.
Still surprised by that.
It's projected to be a very close game. Jarom, does it even matter how BYU wins as long as they win tonight?
It does not matter, Spence. I do not care about the means. We cannot be that picky. Beggars aren't choosers in this case. BYU beggar it with 3 losses in a row with a talented 5-3 ECU team that very easily could be 6-1 had they sealed the deal against North Carolina State and Navy. Great comeback against Memphis. Certainly could have lost that one too. But this is a team that just worked by 21 UCF last week. Took the ball away 4 times. Took it to the 5-1 UCF Knights, who the week before had put up a 70 spot on Temple. I am intimidated by how good ECU's offense is in particular.
Understandably.
Given BYU, even if BYU's defense was good, BYU's defense isn't even okay right now. It's terrible. They need to play way better, obviously. And, you gave up 52 against Arkansas, who is right now kind of middle of the pack SEC team. What is an American team that's kind of in the upper echelon in ECU? What do they bring? It's a short week. They're traveling far. Traveling west, not as big a deal as traveling east in terms of the time, right? They're going back in time. Marty McFly showing up for ECU, not a big deal. But it's this ECU offense and the ballers. I'll get to that later in game notes.
Okay.
In the program that intimidates me because they've got a quarterback, a running back, and 2 wide receivers that are top 10 in something in the country, and that makes me nervous because the BYU defense has been Swiss cheese the last couple of weeks. Let's talk about it. 40 points a game allowed the last 3 average.
Not great.
7.3 yards per play, 6 yards a carry, 9 yards per pass attempt. You want to be like sub-8 there,
6
right?
yards a carry is the one that concerns me the most.
That's a big one. Keaton Mitchell is legit. One BYU player told me yesterday he's the fastest running back we will have faced this season. So
faster than Oregon.
Faster than Oregon. And here's one that let's break down. 37 minutes of possession allowed to the opposing team. For that to go down, there's 2 things that need to happen. Obviously, BYU's defense got to get off the field. But BYU's got to be able to run the rock. Stop playing from behind. Stop saying, hey, Jaron, carry us with your injured shoulder. I know Aaron Roderick said, hey, he's 100%. He can't be 100% the way he's played the last couple weeks, right? If he's 100 and he's delivering those performances, that's tough.
Yeah, the numbers tell the story. Since he took that hit against Utah State, he's been a different quarterback.
And he was good against Arkansas in spite of that. But Notre Dame, obviously different, didn't take hardly any reps that week. And so, you got to be able to run the ball. Chris Brooks is out. So Miles Davis and Lopini Katoa got to show up tonight and help BYU. At least, if you don't score, you got to get a couple first downs, chew up a few minutes, give the defense a rest, get back out there. And hopefully they get a couple of takeaways. BYU defense got to play better. The offense got to play better too. This isn't 100% on the defense. The offense has to play complementary football.
I don't care how BYU wins this game as long as they win. This is the scenario where you've been wandering in the wilderness for a while. You're starving, you're thirsty, and you come down from the foothills and you're like, the Golden Arches. Not high-quality food. But you know what?
How dare you? I love McDonald's.
You're going to run into McDonald's, and you're going to order the worst thing on the menu because it tastes so great.
I get McDonald's weekly.
Can you imagine? You're starving. BYU is starving for a win. And they've been wandering. You come down, and that's the only restaurant. Can you imagine, I'll hold out.
How are you dumping on America's number 1 restaurant?
I'll hold out for something better.
Wait, let me help this analogy because you've offended me with McDonald's. It's that post fast Sunday potluck in a student ward where it's terrible.
Everything tastes delicious.
But it tastes delicious. Let me give you another analogy. I'm on my Mission trip in Brazil, and for some reason in southern Brazil they love cabbage, but it's dry. I craved cabbage suddenly when I was down there. And I had it, I was like, that was amazing. And then later I was like, what the heck? I don't like cabbage. That was so dry, that was crazy. Maybe later we'll think that about an ECU win if BYU wins 10-7. But right now,
who cares?
You are right. We are hungry.
Starving.
Day hungry.
Starving. It does not matter. The quality of food, the quality of win does not matter. A win is the most important thing.
Yeah, I would take.
You just need a meal. Who cares what's in front of you?
I would take 2-0. This is like the rare instance where I would take a safety to nothing.
Take
win.
this random collection of mountain berries and wood chips that have some form of protein. Okay,
wood chips?
I'm starving.
Hopefully they're not buffalo chips.
It does not matter how BYU wins this game as long as they win. They want to. We always talk about, man, it's, it stinks to like learn through a loss, and it's way better to learn and get better through a win. BYU can play the ugliest football game ever tonight. I don't care if they give up 54. As long as they score 55, awesome.
Bring Toledo 2016.
Do we care about that? No, we talk about Jamal Williams and his 5 touchdowns and his 286 rushing yards.
But talk about
we gave up
Kareem
53
Hunt.
Points, though. Who cares? You won the game. That is what it's about. Like, desperation mode activated. Just win the game, whether it's 2-0, 7-6, 10-9, 55-54. I don't care. Win the game and feast on whatever is in front of you. It'll be better than eating nothing.
What if BYU needs to make a field goal tonight to win? Ed Lamb revealed on Monday on Coordinator's Corner that Jake Oldroyd is back as the starting place kicker.
He should be.
What if BYU needs a kick and this time it goes in?
Hero
that would
mode.
be nice.
Hero mode.
Yeah.
Redemption. I would love the redemption story involved there if that's what it came down to, and Jake made the kick.
Means don't matter. Means
just win the
end game. We're in the end game now. We're in the end game now. All right. With that in mind, let's get to some game day guarantees.
Eat, people.
It's time for your BYU Sports Nation game day guarantees. Guaranteed. Yeah, right. To be wrong.
Hey.
Wait, is Mike still on?
I'm 50%. Come on, Ben. 12 for 24.
I can't talk crap on 50%. I'm worse than that. I'm sub 30. I'm like, what am I? Well, I don't even know. Sub for 24.
7 for 24. That's right around 30.
That's probably my 3-point percentage in pickup.
30%. Yeah, that's an okay 3-point percentage.
I'm probably low.
All right, what are your game day guarantees, Jarom?
Number one, give me the over at 63.5. I think this is going to be a shootout.
Okay, so for those that aren't aware of the over, this is total points projected by our friends in the desert. Like the total
I'm not
points
friends
between
with them.
ECU and BYU combined. You think it's going to be 64 or more?
Yeah. I think there's a lot of points. I hope many from Brigham.
Okay.
Number two, 600-plus combined pass yards between Holton Ahlers and Jaron Hall.
Strangely, that feels very safe.
Lot of pass yards going on tonight.
That feels safe.
Despite it being cold and maybe a little moist or whatever, yeah. Okay, number three. Here we go. I'm going to reverse curse myself, okay?
Ooh.
The people that don't like when I say 17-plus for BYU. I'm going the opposite. I'm going ECU. 17 plus. In an attempt to reverse this and get BYU a dub. We're summoning
I love it. Let's go.
I'm
gonna stand up. I'm gonna stand up and clap for
Thank you. Okay, yeah. Let's give it up for 17 plus. Let's go. Hey,
reverse curse.
Let's go. Let's get this done.
Plus,
hey, I've always wanted to do a Wolf Blitzer CNN thing where we stand up, and now you're seeing that I'm wearing sweats today. So there you go. There you go. Those are my three.
Nobody cares. It's freezing.
I know.
Totally
There's no usher going, where's your pass?
Totally understandable. All right. 17-plus reverse curse ECU. Number one, Jarom. ECU will have at least one series of 3-and-out tonight.
Of course they will. At least one? Yeah, of course.
I'm mailing it in because BYU's been so bad on third down defense. Come on. Please, if there's not one 3-and-out, we're in for a long night.
3 or 5.
I'll take just third down stops in general. You don't have to go 3-and-out. I'm thinking like one 3-and-out. Just give me one 3-and-out.
I need to mail it in like that more. I was going to be like, everyone will be cold.
Okay?
At some point.
Number two. And these are like, again, mine are like please. Like I am pleading for these. 1 3-and-out. Number two.
Yours please?
BYU will finally not be outscored in the second quarter. Second quarter has been a disaster for BYU this season.
These are your Garen please.
Garen,
please. Yeah.
I guarantee BYU will not be outscored in the second quarter.
Please, rush for like 30 yards or something.
I do feel like it's the first team to 30 wins. I think it's going to be a shootout for sure. First team to score 30, you're going to win this game.
Well, if it's shootout, I mean, they're going to trade, so it's not guaranteed that the first to get that.
Well, because over 63.5, like they're thinking like a 33-30 game.
You think in the fourth someone reaches 30?
Yes.
Someone's getting to the 40s tonight.
Ooh, you think someone's going to go into the 40s?
Oh, yeah, take the over, baby.
Even with the cold weather?
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to give you a note.
I hope it's BYU.
I'm going to give you a note later that would suggest that just maybe it's not East Carolina as the team that's getting to 40 on the road. Okay?
Shocking, biased BYU opinion.
I'm just saying. I'm
going
up trends. I'm just going up trends from when I've watched them play on the road.
Never claimed not to be homers. We're employed by Brigham Young. Literally paid by BYU.
Do we want BYU to win this game? Versus 30 wins. Those are the guarantees. That was a circus.
We almost made it to the post, the end of the sun.
Holy
almost.
cow.
We were like 5 seconds short.